My customer says her hair is too red, so let's start from the beginning. Customers that come in with color complaints when they've done their own color is a common theme amongst every hair salon. But thankfully, there's me, Amanda, the baddest hairstylist you know. And in the beginning, I just didn't know what it meant when customers came in with this color of blonde and told me that their hair was red. I'm looking at blonde hair and you're telling me that it's red. But I want to get into what this red hair really looks like. So it's pigmented with strawberry, like a strawberry blonde. And it has a really red tinge to the hair that you can see in the sunlight, and you can see it when the hair gets damp. Prior to dampening the hair looked pretty blonde. But once the water got onto the hair and the hair was able to collect, you can see that it is really translucent with red, like a strawberry dark blonde, giving less than what she expected. This customer used a box color to color her hair and was in the salon chair within a day or two. And so when I looked at this hair, I was able to see lots of damage with this hair. So right now what we're doing is removing as much of the damaged unalive hair as possible, so that way we can continue with a color. Because the thing is, when hair is damaged and the cuticle of the hair is busted open and it's beyond repair, much like her hair was, it is not going to hold any color. It is going to be white and it is going to stay white. It might tint, but the hair is not, the color is going to fall out of the cuticle. So our goal here is to keep as much length as possible while still achieving a nice style. So I did a long bob haircut with some face framing and some layers to give the hair texture in the front of her hair where she can wear it and flip it from either side. And I followed those same process on the other side of her hair. So what you're going to see as I'm blow drying these hair is that really light hair at the ends, that where the cuticle is not sealed, like the cuticle isn't closed. Now let's go into this technique that we're going to use to enhance the way our customer's hair looks. So I'm going to go in with a highlighting technique that allows me to get maximum coverage with minimal effort. I will say that what I didn't do that I wish I did do during this process is to tease the hair. Tease this hair before you just lay it down on the foil. I was kind of making sure she got out of there, but we're on a time crunch. We're always on a time crunch, aren't we? And I just went right over it and forgot it. Luckily, it didn't destroy like our outcome, but for the girls that are learning, tease your hair before laying it down on the foil. So right now I'm going to focus around her face. I'm going to focus around the midsection towards the crown area, around her ears, so that she can pull her hair up if she wants to. And that's where we're going to place our highlight. In between highlighting each section, I'm deciding whether I want the underlayer or the top layer to be the focal point of this hair. And I decided that I wanted kind of that undertone to be the lighter hair. So I chose the piece underneath the sections that I selected to apply lightener to. hair that falls on top of the highlights. So I kind of wanted it to be like secretive, like just underneath until she pulls her hair up. And then you're like, wow, it's a lot of color under there. So that's why I chose that bottom layer. So as I'm separating, I am choosing the bottom layer of that slice to apply lightener to. And again, I just follow that same process towards the back of her hair as well. I'm choosing that bottom layer because I don't want it to be the full front of the hair, mostly because we're coming into fall. So we're looking for depth in dimension, but not a bunch of lightness because we're coming into cooler tones, into the cooler weather. It may seem like we're going into warm, which you can kind of hop between with like a highlight, low light because we're coming into those really warm fall colors, but then we're going into really cool nights and we're going into really rainy days. So we are coming out of the warmth and going into the cool. So I can see, why the red could be bothersome when she was really just looking for a medium brown, or I think she may have even been looking for a full blonde. But that all determines the hair itself. The hair is only going to allow you to take it where it wants to go. So if her natural pigment, her underlying pigment was red and she put a box dye on this hair that was supposed to be blonde, she would most definitely turn out to be red like she did. But this is a no judgment zone and we're not judging. I will say that as I was placing these foils to the top of her head, as you'll see, we're not going to do 1,000 foils to get her to the look she wants to go. Again, do some teasing before applying your lightener to the hair. It will benefit you better in the end, especially if you're a new stylist. Painting on the hair can leave marks. You don't want that, so use some teasing. We're almost finished though. We're at section A, and then we're going to go off to section B, and then we're going to be done. After I have applied the foils through the hair, I'm going to go through and apply our darker color. I made sure this color had no mochas in it. I made sure it had no reds in it. I made sure it had no coppers in it. Anything to enunciate that red any further, I chose the deepest brown possible. That would look the best with the highlighted areas. And I'm going to apply this brown color all over. I believe I use a 3N in the Super Sync. And why I chose Super Sync is because we're doing this highlight low lay, right? And she can change it up. It's a demi. She can change this hair color if she doesn't like it without permanently having to shift the color of her hair and worry about if she doesn't like it. So me using a demi gives us a safe zone for both me and her because it is a darker color. If the initial intention was to go blonde, then I don't want to shock her with a deep color that would be too dark and to where she feels like she's trapped in the hair, y'all. Come on now. So demis are your best friend and they work faster. 20 minutes on the hair and the process is complete. So I'm just going to finish applying this hair color, which again, I think is like a 3N all over, and I will see you in a bit. So the hair has processed and it is time to rinse out the color. Remember, when shampooing color from your customer's hair, to first rinse as thoroughly as possible, and follow up with a color-safe shampoo and conditioner. For our customer's hair this day, we actually did a Malibu treatment on her hair, which does require to shampoo the color from the hair first, so that is what I will be doing. We're going to finish out our Malibu system with the rest of the crystal gel, and there we're going to go in and use the Miracle Repair conditioner, and I'll follow it up with the B5 by Head Lab, also part of the Malibu C collection, my newfound love, aka So we're ending this off with a final look-see. As you can see, there is so much dimension and depth now with this hair color, okay? It's very well blended. I love it. She loved it. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Watching me on YouTube. Keep watching me on YouTube. You watching me on YouTube. Keep watching.